games in the NBA, but this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, a strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Taurean Prince is out there with Jackson, and it's Kuzma in at the three. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. The rebound by Turner. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Milwaukee. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo inside, covered by Mobley. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Jackson. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Prince, the pass to Turner. Count that one.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Cleveland again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Prince. Puts up a three. Donovan Mitchell with a board. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Allen with a screen on Jackson. Mobley outside. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And he gets the bucket.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Mobley with some nice D. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Graham.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
That one goes in.
Yeah, that's a good example there from Ball of being under control. You know, he knew the clock was running low, yet he still finds a way to make sure the shot he takes is a good one.
Prince finds Turner. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The teardrop, and he takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. Such a wide open look.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense. They feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Clock at 6. Prince. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Back to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Hunter, a screen on Kuzma. Mobley passes to Allen. Tips it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of...
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Bucks leading by 10. And the defense.
Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was quick.
What a nasty finish.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Hunter with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Hunter against Turner. Pass to Mobley, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Jackson with room to fire. Mobley grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Allen gets it to go.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cavaliers trail by 10. Off the inbound. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Turner. Jackson for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Kuzma for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Ball with a 3. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 7 points.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The kick out to Ball. Mobley, a screen on Prince. Good chance here for Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Launches a 3. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
Spacing the floor, one of Prince's specialties.
Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. There's the screen by Kuzma from downtown. And another three for Milwaukee.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Mobley. Down low. Taken away. Now Milwaukee moving it up. The three from Prince. Can't hit that one. Hunter against Kuzma. Looking to end the run. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. Just about ready for the 2nd half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the court right now for the Bucks. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. A.J. Green is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland for 3. The rebound by Sims.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Green, a screen. Porter with it. He's picked up by Garland. Green, the pass to Sims. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. And here's Porter outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul.
Kevin Porter Jr.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the 2nd half. Porter against Garland. Takes it inside. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Here's Porter. Portis, right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3. And he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Green for 3. Hits the trifecta. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Body control so important to the success of the floater from Garland.
Here's Porter. It's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Garland for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And here's the fast break. And then Porter with the dunk.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Garland, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Portis a screen. To the right side. Back to Porter. Pass to Green. Trent from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Merrill. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Milwaukee has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Sims. Green against Strus. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Garland, no good. The Bucks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Deflected. They recover it. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Really good to see Porter Jr. crash the glass like that, using that athleticism to do some real damage on the boards.
Garland for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
On the wing, Green. He's got 6.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Portis. The jumper from the wing off target. It could go. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nail.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Porter, the pass to Green. Allen against Portis. It's stolen by Hunter. To the paint. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Pass to Sims. Outside, Green. Outside, Porter. Here's Sims. Allen defending. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J is on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Mobley outside. Allen with a screen on Trent. Mobley passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Allen brings a double team. Green against Hunter. Pass to Sims. On the wing, Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Green for 3. Sinks the tray. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Trent. Outside for Green. Ball against Porter. Back to Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Ball no good. Here's Sims. Portis outside. Trent outside. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. From outside the arc. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
A line change here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Here's Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Prince with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
36 seconds left in the game. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. Hunter against Kuzma. And another miss by Cleveland. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Cada in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. All out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Simons. Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle. Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Here's Mitchell. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8", great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Brown with the bucket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Here's Brown. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Mitchell against Brown. It's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's Allen. Celtics leading by 9. Tatum trying. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Mitchell against White. They set the screen. Pass to Cada. And stolen by Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Boston. Cada's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in it.
Mitchell, the shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From downtown, Mobley with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Greg with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being. Perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite.
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returned.
Now, here's ball. Scoreless thus far. The putback, the offensive rebound. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And another shot. And Boston with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Simons surveying the D. Tatum with a screen on ball. The three. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Simon.
3 points.
Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with ball, and Hunter in at the three. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Well, I think Simons was hoping to generate contact on the drive. He's eager to get to the line.
Free throw good, Simons. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this. Guys?"
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and shoots it down.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Simons, here we go. Stolen by Allen. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The kick out to Ball. And the three off target. Boston leading by 9. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum with a screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Mobley wide open. Off target from three-point range. Tatum, that's for two. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
There's Brown with the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 16. For three, Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Right now, they're a 9-0 run. And White kicks to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
And so Tatum nails them both. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wade, a screen on Simons. Garland lays it up off the glass.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Tatum with a screen on Garland. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. We've got Peyton Pritchard. He's out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Boucher in at the 5. There's Garland, and he drops it in from the low post. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
There's the screen. It's stolen by Strus. Lets it go. Boucher with the rebound. Celtics leading by 14. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
There's Garland, and the shot goes down. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Got it. Good job in the low post. Garland's got 8 points.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And that one is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Garland.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Boucher with a screen on Garland. Here's Pritchard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Nance. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. The teardrop falls in. 12 points for him.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. And another miss by Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Wade taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. With the drive, and he makes that one. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Nance sends a screen for Garland. Fires away from outside. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Boucher the screen. Hauser drills it from outside. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pritchard with the ball. Over Garland. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Lonzo Ball out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Brown wide open, he fired. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Brown off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Tatum against Mobley. A leaner. Here's Cada. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Tatum with a screen on Ball. Three-pointer, Simon. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
From deep three-point land, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Cada's shot is off. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. From deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Mobley outside. He drills the 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus.
And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Tatum against Mobley. Lets it go. Jumper is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball. And he banks the layup in. And Boston has possession. 22 is their biggest lead. Up again.
Evan Mobley.
Ball against Simon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
To finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Keita in at the center position. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of this game. I do think we can expect a slower game than we thought.
Now here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Pass to Keita. Good D by Antetokounmpo. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Milwaukee. It's stolen by Tatum. And the jam by Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simons. Prince with the bucket. Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Simons penetrating. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Banked it in off the glass.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Kuzma against Brown. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Now here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum passes to Keita. The kick to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brown drives in, and Brown with the stuff.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Turner for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Milwaukee foul. Brian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Simons against Jackson. Simons deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that... Okay! Knockout!
Man! Wow! One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince on the attack. Turner for 3. Keita pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Simons. Yet to see a basket. They get the rebound. With 4 on the clock. Not going to go that time.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the point. Tatum way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Here's Queta. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Antetokounmpo up top. Tatum pulls it in.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Brown finds Tatum. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
ABA. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Prince, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Turner from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Turner's got 8.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simons. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Brown. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Now here's Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Prince can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Boston shooting their first free throw in this game. Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have...
Hey, how about that?
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Simons against Jackson. Queta no good. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jackson surveying the D. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10, and he can't jam it through. Inside. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Queta. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Tatum. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Outside, Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. Antetokounmpo outside. And Here's Turner from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. Bobby Portis out there with A.J. Green. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. Hauser outside. Boucher a screen on Trent. Now here's Hauser, guarded by Trent. There's the triple. The rebound by Sims. The Bucks leading by 7. Oh, deflected. Drops in the layup for 2. Sims has got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Yeah, and coach doesn't like the call at all.
Is overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Sims. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Hauser outside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Trent. And he's going for the lob. And then Portis with the dunk.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Porter with the steal.
A speedy transition play by Porter, getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pritchard gets it to go. Here's Porter. Here's Sims. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Yep, that one goes. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Trent for 3. He drops it from range. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher a screen on Trent. Here's Hauser. Here's Boucher. Basket counts.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Trent for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent from long range with the tip. It's good on the putback. Portis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Walsh. It's hauled in by Portis. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Trent, the pass to Portis. And the shot's good. Portis has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pritchard, the pass to Boucher. And he makes it.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the basket by Trent.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That'll count. That one is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter with a 20-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the 1.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Prince can't hit.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simons. Prince with the bucket.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next.
Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And here's Simons outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside, Brown. They need this. Tatum, a screen on Prince. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Simons. And he can't bank that one in. Milwaukee has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Turner. 3-pointer. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Nice D from Tatum.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simons. Prince, cash money on the open jump shot.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot. But he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Jackson against Simons. Right wing. Queta, pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Tatum, a screen on Jackson. Here's Simons. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Prince. Rebound Boston. On the wing, Simons. White for three. Buries it from 3.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Antetokounmpo with it. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now here's Jackson. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with ball, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Turner's got the opening basket of the game for the Bucks. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Prince's shot is good.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Mobley wide open. Misses the jumper. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Mitchell. They need this. And Mobley lays it in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
It's Prince on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Prince can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Here's Allen. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 5. Driving to the basket. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Mobley is screened. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Jackson with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Prince in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Outside Turner. Out to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Knocked away. Down low. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince is out there with Jackson, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Mitchell, following the three by Milwaukee. Pass to Hunter. Mobley dishes the ball. Mobley a screen on Jackson. Ball, the pass to Mobley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Cleveland on defense. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Prince. Shoots a fader. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Allen with the screen for Ball. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 5.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Prince's shot is good.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Jackson against Mitchell. Hunter with it. Shoots over Kuzma. Hunter no good. Outside Jackson. A 3 ball. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Mobley against Giannis. Here comes Mitchell. They get it again.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Kuzma. Still yet to score. Right side Jackson. Prince in the corner. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Hunter connects from 3-point range. Hunter's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
From deep, Prince. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Prince has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks. For 3, Mitchell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Prince dishes to Turner. Back to Prince. To the paint, stolen by Allen. Ball fires from way outside. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break.
24.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Larry Nance. Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Merrill in at the 2.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Wade kicks to Nance. From deep three-point land, Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Trent with the wide-open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
And he gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Bucket is good. Garland's got 6.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Porter passes to Green. Shoots the 3. Sims kicks to Portis. Garland against Green. Let's go. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Nance passes to Strus. Wade outside. Strus a screen on Portis. Wade kicks to Garland. No good from outside. Trent with it. He's picked up by Nance. Trent passes to Portis. Shot from the low block. Nice touch on the bank shot. Portis has got his second bucket.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
There's Garland. Up and in on the layup.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior is so important.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Merrill passes to Strus. Outside Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Garland's got 11 points here in just the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Trent. The kick out to Porter off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. .133 left to play in the third. There's Green with the 3. Porter passes to Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
There's Garland. Can't get it to fall.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Porter, no luck. It's stolen from 11 feet away. It's stolen by Wade. Pass to Strus. Wade against Porter. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Wade.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Cruz setting the screen for Wade. Out to Nance. Porter against Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Garland's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession. And Darius Garland does exactly that.
Sims. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Turner. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
All hits them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out to Kuzma. Takes it inside, and there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside for Jackson. And they double up Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you this, Evan Mobley is changing as many shots as anyone right now.
Mitchell looking it over. Donovan Mitchell attacks the iron.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
Mitchell outside. And it's Ball in the corner. 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Prince against Ball. Now Kuzma. The 3 doesn't go. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Mitchell with it. Started now.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
And that's in there.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Now here's Mobley. Off the glass.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The drive-by Ball. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Prince looking around. Kumbo. Now Turner. Jackson fires. Got a piece of it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Now Kuzma. It's Turner, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And they double up on Kumbo. Stolen by Mitchell.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Allen cleared away by Turner. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one drops.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jackson outside. Giannis! And so the Bucks take the win. Some good coverage. Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.
go inside. Mitchell out there with ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. And it's Simons in at the point. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Simons outside, launches it, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Here's Mitchell. That one falls.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Brown against ball. Tatum a screen on ball. The drive by Brown. Mobley grabs the board.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional. Helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland, and the basket by Brown.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
Hunter, a screen on Brown. Pass to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that was just fantastic balance from Allen right there. Taking the contact well and just fighting through it all.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Cleveland. Out to Simons. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Simons got 6.
You can't give Simons a look from 3. He's a knockdown guy.
2 minutes.
Mobley outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter finds Mitchell. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Brown passes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Brown passes to Simons. Gets it off. Oh, he drains the three.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Ball is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to White. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Mitchell misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And they pick up 2. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Ball against Brown. Out to Mobley. Hunter the screen. Mobley passes to Ball. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got 6 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. You just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, BA.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. First free throw is good. And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, B.A., he has great instinct. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball does.
Launches a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Celtics lead by 13. Simons passes to Brown. Simons deciding where to go with it. Tatum a screen on Hunter. Simons outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick to Tatum. Here's Kata. Ball with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Mobley outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum's got energy and stamina to last. You see it with how quick he consistently gets out on the break.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by White. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell driving in. Boston with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Simons against Hunter. Up top, White pulls it. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And it's 8 points for Derek White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Tatum. The quick look, no good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mobley, a screen on Brown. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 10 points.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Brown downhill, and the jam by Brown.
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Here's Mitchell, driving in. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. White for three. The rebound by Allen.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So we conclude the first half. Boston out in front, up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Amazing stunts from your Pocket Bike Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, also Sam Hauser out there, and it's Minot in at the power forward spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. 6 to shoot, Boucher on the screen. Here's Hauser. That one's good for 2. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
Here's Garland, and he gets that one.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Boucher. Back to Hauser. Wide open look. Here's Walsh. Hauser right side. And he converts the layup. Hauser's got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Garland for 3. Connects from downtown.
The pull-up is lethal for guys like Garland. Just one of the fast guards in our league.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple. Now we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nance for 3. On target from range. Nance has got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Minot can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 13. The drive by Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Here's Pritchard. Yep, that one goes. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the inside, Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Pass to Walsh. Merrill with it. Boucher on it. Merrill, that's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Boucher. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Strus against Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Drains the triple. Walsh has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. Pritchard against Ball. Boucher a screen on Ball. Pritchard from outside. No good there. And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for Cleveland. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Right side White. They set the pick. And there's the drive. There's Tatum with the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And Allen gets it to go.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Brown. Outside, White. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
There's a screen. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
The shot's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Mitchell against Simons. Pass to White. Back to Simons. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Hunter for 3. Boston with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Brown looking around. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Mobley. Pass the ball. He takes it in. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 23. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
1:03 left in the fourth. The open shot, White, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Celtics lead by 21.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
There's a screen. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Mitchell. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And the break starting with Allen's steal. Jarrett is an excellent defender.
Simons.
Jarrett Allen, first.
And that one falls for Simons.
First team foul. At the line.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Now Hunter. Beyond the arc. Allen. Here's Mitchell. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did.
Moving into the NBA, here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the center. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
But kick out to Simons. And it's off from three-point range. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, Simons. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Lets a floater go.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
2 on the clock. White, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. And stolen by White. Tatum drives in. Chalk up 2 there.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. Those guys are load offensively to deal with. He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Kuzma against Brown. Pass to Tatum. 4 on the clock. For the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now, here's Simons. Tatum setting the pick for Simons. Puts up a deep 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Queta's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. Prince, that's for 2. Another miss by Prince.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
White, good.
Well, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Now here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Up top, Tatum, covered by Giannis. Tatum passes to Queta, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Simons against Jackson. Inside. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Simons surveying the D. Stolen by Jackson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Simons. He has yet to score.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Prince against White. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 1 second left, and it's good on the way up. Giannis has got 8 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Prince out there with Jackson, and it's Turner in at this center position.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Pass to Turner. The rebound by Cato. Celtics trail by 6. From the arc. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. 8 points for him. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, it's still a nice defensive play.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown wide open, he fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. The 3 from Tatum. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Wow! Giannis with the strong finish inside.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Turner. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
There's a screen. Tatum, that's for 2. A putback. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Turner. Outside Antetokounmpo. Wins outside. Pocket 6. Back to Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now, here's Simon. Tatum kicks to Simons. Tatum with a screen on Jackson. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Turner. 15 seconds left in the first half. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Misses the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Peyton Pritchard out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks. And here's Trent outside. Hands it from downtown. Trent's got the first basket of the second half here for Milwaukee. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Green left side. Pulls up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Walsh. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Boucher's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Porter. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Portis finds Trent. Uncovered. Connects the jumper drops. Trent's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Porter against Pritchard. Porter passes to Green. Fires the three. Ina pulls it in. Celtics have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Basket counts.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Porter, here we go. On the wing, Green. Nothing on the board. There's the drive, and finished off by Porter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Porter against Pritchard. Boucher sets a screen for Pritchard. Hauser the pass to Boucher. Here's Hauser, defended by Trent. Austin needs to get off a shot. Boucher's shot is off. Bucks leading by 11. Sims kicks to Portis. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issue getting to the rim.
Now Pritchard, driving to the basket. That one drops for him.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Trent, that's a two-pointer. No good from the wing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Giannis automatic inside.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. It's good from long range.
Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Simons against Jackson. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Simon. Prince wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's how Prince gets his offense. Most of his shot attempts come from behind the arc.
Brown outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to Kuzma. Prince outside. Now onto the Kumbo. Count it!
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Tatum. Another chance.
Foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Another shot.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting. Oh my goodness! Come on now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Sweet little floater. Giannis has got 26 points.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Cade's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Prince's shot is good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Trains the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. White left side. Here's Simon. And it's sent back by Turner. Prince fires away from outside. And Turner stays with it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Thank you to every single
Great job. Thanks for that, Alan. Thank you for joining us. That